It doesn't shock me that Hannah Montana was a horse girl because no one lives the best of both worlds quite like a horse girl. I literally feel like I have just had a double life, or I live a double life. We've just had the most amazing weekend on the Gold Coast at a luxury hotel, and now I'm showing you guys finished horse fencing because the horses are coming home next week, which I'm so excited. Winnie's coming back into work. We're doing the whole lot. We have had quite a few delays with this fencing because of Cyclone Alfred and weather. Then we decided just to wait until we got back from our honeymoon so that we could make sure everything was exactly how we wanted it. We didn't have to then tear anything up and start again. Then we went away for the last weekend. So we finally have ticked everything off and the fencing is done. So the horses are finally about to come home. And I thought I would show you guys what we've done because I previously have always used post and rail. I love post and rail. It looks beautiful. I've always used post and rail, but this to me is just so much more practical. So this is like, it is a really tough, but not flimsy, but it's a movable, durable rail. So when you have horses running into it, my horses could literally flip over it. They're not gonna get hurt. My fence isn't gonna get split in half. And then we have done this shock rail on the bottom two, which I love. Then here on the corners, we have steel fencing. And then this is something I am really, really excited about. So Voluto particularly loves to put his legs up on the gates, and it always stresses me out when it looks like he's going to get his leg through and stuck. So this is horse safe gates, horse mesh gates, I believe they're called. And as you can see, they can't get their hooves stuck in here. And horses are like 600-kilo animals that just constantly want to kill themselves. So the more things we can do to make that harder and harder for them, the better. Then if you come through here, you might notice here there's a little bit of a moat. That is because we are incredibly lucky, and I'm very grateful that Luke's sister Emma and Luke's dad literally spent the whole last week digging this trench for these incredible, beautiful water troughs. We eventually will also have horse shelters up the back, but
up there.
But if anyone has ever tried to set up a horse property, it is one thing at a time. One thing we had to get done before anything else is finally getting our paddocks in. They are huge. I am so excited. My plan is going to be to have them all in one paddock and rotate, but if I need to, we have a massive paddock up the back that we can use during the day. I just don't want to leave the horses in it overnight because I don't like the fencing out there. We're going to eventually do that paddock as well. And then because we are kind of still in the initial stages of setting this property up, over here we have what's going to be our temporary boundary fence. So if any horses get out, they can't keep wandering down to the house because I don't need to wake up with Voluto on my front doorstep. I cannot wait to be back on Winnie particularly, but I am really, really excited to start working with Sylvester as well. And of course, Voluto's going nowhere. So they begin their journey home on the 29th. Sylvester gets picked up on the 29th. Mine get picked up the next day. So